Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's look is going to be a get ready with me glam style. We're gonna show you how to get this super simple, super easy, quick glam look. I hope you guys like it. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe before you leave. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Filming. Okay, so the first step I'm going to take is I'm going to put my foundation on. I'm just going to use the Hard Candy Glamouflage, and this foundation is fabulous. It's like $6 and it has such good coverage, and it stays really well, and it looks really good in pictures. It looks like it's pulling a little bit yellow, but that all kind of dies down. It's like raining really hard here. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but that's some hard rain for Utah. I'm gonna take my flat top kabuki brush to blend that out. And once again, this is just going to be like easy peasy, lemon squeezy glam look. It's not gonna be anything too hard or too difficult to come up with. This is something that I do if I know I don't have time to put like a full glam look together, or maybe you're just starting out with makeup and you don't know how to do a glam look. This is kind of a good place to start. It kind of gets you comfortable with using glitter, because we're gonna be using some glitter shadows. We're gonna be, you know, putting on some false lashes. So once you get that all blended out, I make sure you blend your neck. Nobody likes an unblended neck. I'm just gonna press it into the skin now. And then I'm gonna take the Shape Tape concealer and kind of run that. I'm gonna kind of cover that little freckle. I have some veins in my face. It is what it is. I'm gonna take my buffer brush from Eco Tools to buff everything out. The thing I love about this buffing brush is that it doesn't eat your product. You know, you can blend and you know that the product is gonna stay on your face and not get absorbed into the brush. Because there's nothing worse than when you're working with a product and then all of a sudden half of it disappears because it's all getting eaten by your brush and not going on your face. Okay, now that that's all blended in, I'm gonna take my Cover FX powder just to set my whole face. Oh dear, I just made a huge mess. This powder is beautiful. It's so finely milled, but I genuinely love it. I feel like it just gives such an airbrushed look to your face. Just gonna make sure everybody's looking nice and put together here. So then what I'm gonna do to add just a little coverage on my nose, then I'm gonna go in with the Covergirl TruBlend pressed powder just to go over my nose area and add a little bit more coverage, because my nose is always the first thing to go. You don't have to do this. I personally just like to do this if I'm gonna be doing a glam look, just because it gives you that extra coverage that you're looking for. I'm then gonna go in and do my brows. I'll probably have to scoot in really close for this since I can't see in my mirror here. This is just the Benefit Goof Proof eyebrow pencil. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. It is literally like 9 o'clock at night here, and somebody is out there. They're like doing construction across the street from our apartment, and they're still working on it. That is a city noise ordinance right there. I just hope that it doesn't like continue any later. So now that we have our brows on, we're gonna move on to the rest of our face. So I just have my butter bronzer. Then I'm gonna take my blush. I am just using the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. And just put that right on the apples of the cheeks. It's such a beautiful color. And then I'm gonna take my Anastasia Glow Kit. It's the Sugar Glow Kit. I am going to combine the shades Starburst and Butterscotch. And I'm blow on it because there's a lot of glitter to these highlights. And I don't want a bunch of glitter all over my face, if I can help it. But it is such a beautiful highlight. I'll just kind of pop that on the apples of the cheeks as well. Now for the easy part. I'm gonna do the eyes and you're gonna see just how easy this is. So I'm just taking the shade Amber Rush, the L'Oreal eyeshadow that I love, and I'm just gonna lay that down all over the lid just with my finger. Super easy peasy, just all over that lid. And this look kind of goes hand in hand with my 5-minute get ready with me, or 5-minute look, I guess you could say. This is exactly what I do on a day-to-day basis. So if you follow that kind of tutorial and just do the rest of what I'm about to do, you'll get the same effect. So I'm gonna take my Stila eyeshadows. These are the shimmer ones. And I think I'm gonna go with the shade Kitten Karma, which is kind of the same shade. It's kind of like a rose gold. I start in the center, and we're just gonna put that all over the lid. And we'll do 2 coats of it. So I stop once I hit the crease. So once you hit your crease, you know you got to stop, because anything above that is gonna look a little too glittery. And then I'm gonna go in with a second coat. And I always look like this in the mirror, so that way you don't get those crease marks until it's fully dry. This is where you need one of those fans, you know, that you can just like zzz, blow it all dry. So now I'm gonna take my eyeliner, and we're just gonna line the waterline down at the bottom. And then I am gonna put a more natural lash on. These are the Eyelure Naturals. They have a small taper to them, but they're very beautiful and they'll blend in really nicely. You could pair this with like a really bomb lash if you wanted, and it would look just as beautiful. It would look really pretty actually, and even more like glam, you know? But when I'm not doing like a super full glam look, I want to make sure that I don't look too overdone. And that's just a personal preference. And put these on. It's just going to add just the smallest bit of definition. And you'll see what I mean. You got to make sure you get enough glue on these guys. They have to be able to adhere to that glitter. A little tip there. So while those are drying, I'm going to go ahead and apply my lips. This is just the Bare Minerals Gen Nude in the shade Slay. Now that I think those have dried, I'm going to go ahead and coat my lashes. See what I'm talking about. When you put this on, it just makes it into your lashes, but better, you know? And then I'm going to go ahead and top my lips with the Buxom Lip Gloss in Celeste. For the final touch, I'm just going to set my whole face with the Make It Last Setting Spray by Milani. Alright, so this is the finished look. I think it turns out really well. Like I said, it's super simple, so easy. It's easy to do. The thing that takes the longest is literally getting your lashes just right. So if you don't want to do lashes, you could throw on just mascara and run out the door, and this would still look really cool. It's very pretty, It's great for like if you're going out, if you're going to a concert. I know for me personally, like when I go to a concert or whatever, it's usually, you know, after I get off of work and I have like 2 hours to get ready. No, just kidding. I don't have that much time. I have like 30 minutes when I get home, realistically, to get ready. So then what do? You throw on some glitter and you run out the door. But I think it turned out really pretty. It's very simple, very easy. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel before you leave. Also, leave comments down below what you'd like to see next. I would love to hear from you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.